I just thought I'd show you this before I do. So I'm in a hire car, but Fritzy has put this up in the car, which is, Betty is the name of my grandmother, and of course that's Achille Domi Fragi, and Betty's place is the name of a section of Feathersdale. So I've named a collection of the houses in Feathersdale Betty's place, to remember my nana who's not with us anymore. So I might be back in England, but most of my heart and mind is in Feathersdale. Right. It's a weird feeling to get homesick when you're at the place you've called home longer than anywhere else on the planet. But all the same, I'm homesick, even though I'm home. But I'm not home anymore, am I? I guess Feathersdale, as I always say, is now my home forever. So, right now, I go for a run. In case any of you are wondering how I've miraculously healed my knee, I haven't. So I've got this heavy duty, which is slipped. I've got this heavy duty brace on with bilateral hinges on either side, which has meant that I can get some running in when I sort out my ITB. My injury's not my knee, my injury's here, just pulling my knee out to one side. So, but for my birthday, which was in March, and of course I wasn't around for it, Fritzy's mother and her partner bought me a new pair of running shoes, well, a voucher for a running shop in Germany where I could only buy running shoes with it. So I couldn't resist testing out my new snazzy running shoes. Very thoughtful gift, as I always say. It's difficult for me, not earning a salary, to be able to buy such things. But interesting story about that. A few years ago when I had no money and I had just lost my luggage, which many of you know the story. Lost my luggage after I had no more clothes. My toes were sticking through my shoes, and I said to God, well, it's up to you now. Like, I don't have a salary. I decided to be a volunteer. And KLM lost my luggage and bought me a new set. But what they didn't do was pay the right amount for the running shoes that I had, because I had some barefoot running shoes. So I just figured they were gone and I'd have to move to normal running shoes. But running's a big part of being able to do what I do for me, because it helps me keep my mind clear. And the universe sensed that, because the day before I left England, James and Lydia donated a bag filled with running shoes, all of which were my size, and one pair in particular I'd wanted for a long time, but they'd been discontinued. Law of attraction in action. Or God providing for those who serve him is also another way of looking at it. So, right, now, because I've got a feeling I'm going to make everyone late for our camping trip, I better get back. So, we are off on our little camping excursion to Cumbria, the Lake District. Might be a pretty boring day in the life compared to day in the life in Tanzania. At least with Fritzy. And we've got good weather as well, which is nice. So I am helping here, but I've took a break to show all you guys Fritzy and I putting up our first tent. Done. Cheating by blowing the airbed up with this. But for those of you who don't know, my mum and dad are quite seasoned campers because they are bikers, which means they go to watch motorbike racing all the time and carry a tent, so they have lots of helpful gadgets out here. It's funny, I was saying to Fritzy last night, it feels more so now, but Feather's Tail almost seems like a dream, like a distant dream, some mystical world. Strange feeling. But I'm going to try and relax and enjoy the nature and the peace and quiet. Well, peace and quiet once this is switched off anyway. Hi guys. So, this is a killer. A real killer. But I've got my knees strapped up. And running uphill's not too bad because I have patella tendonitis. It's running downhill where you get a problem, so down here is where I'm sleeping. Right, I better crack on up here. I must be stupid. Hey guys, so I've come quite high here, as you can see. It's so nice to be out in nature and know that no one's gonna ask me for anything. Tanzania, the nature's beautiful, but almost around every corner someone needs something. And it's not a place where you can say no, as you all know from watching. So this is a real blessing for me. By the time I get to the top, I might say it's a curse though. So. Okay. So, been to the top. I didn't put my camera on because there were so many people enjoying the peace and quiet. I thought they don't want to hear me rambling on YouTube. So it's up and up. So it's nice to get away. The more I do it, the more I'm sure this is what humans are designed to do. We are designed to move long distances. There are no other animals as well equipped as we. Well, very few. Things like wolves are. But very few animals as well equipped as we are for moving long distances, be it walking, jogging, running. I very much believe we are born to do it because I just feel so connected with source and with nature and with the world around me when I do it. It just feels right. Right, now I need to head back down because my nephew's coming. I haven't seen him for a long time. I can't wait to see him. So. You know, I might be a long way from home, a long way from Feather's Tail, but if you can always find the centre of yourself, then you can take home with you. And this is what's lacking with people. They don't know how to find the middle of themselves, so they don't know how to be at home inside their own body. So they think being at home is their house, is the TV shows, is the luxuries, the comforts. And when you live that way, you become imprisoned to your comforts. You become a weakened human being. Whereas if you can just be at home with yourself, anywhere, even a little bit, which only can be done through meditation, then you're already there. So, okay. I'm gonna get off. I feel a musing coming on. If you see a musing with this setting, you know what happened.
Special. We're a part of something special. We're a part of something special. It's a crack in time, a wrinkle falling from the nest, young eagle. I will pull my feathers out, stay humble, stay humble.